the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And on today's episode, thanks to the absolutely incredible support of my Optibotimus Plus channel members, and even those of you that just hit that thumbs up button, we're going to be taking a look at the new Masters of the Universe Origins TRI-KLOPS, who is evil and sees everything. Really one of Skeletor's main henchmen, TRI-KLOPS was a favorite of mine, and I'm super happy to be getting them now. For the package, very much like all of them, you got the blue sky, the red rocks, you got the blister here with the little dimple thing. Of course, you got the comic book in the background. Come around to the back of the package, you got all four of the other figures that are in this fourth wave. His action feature, which is you can rotate his eye for different sort of things. Each eye had like a special kind of feature. I don't remember exactly what they were, but they all perform some kind of a function. And you see TRI-KLOPS multiple vision modes and optic attacks make him a dangerous soldier in Skeletor's army. Again, outstanding art right there. You got him blasting He-Man, and you got Battle Cat right there. You also have Zor and Screech, which hopefully we get those. As I talked about many times, most of the time that we see this art, eventually we get whatever characters are shown on here. So again, fingers crossed. But for the package on TRI-KLOPS, that's about it. So without further ado, let's get him out here and see how cool he actually is. And here we have TRI-KLOPS opened up and out of his packaging. And starting off first, he does come with that comic book. It's Sneak Attack. It is the exact same one that we've gotten in all of the Wave 4 figures. So nothing too spectacular with that. And then you do also get the little extra piece of paper that shows that you can pop off his head, his arms, separate him at the waist, and remove the lower section of his legs. Basically, he's got kind of the generic body. It's like He-Man's body. Pretty much all the regular figures have that. You know, by that I mean like the regular arms with the bracers on there, and then the little straps with the boots. Obviously, they're different colored to match up with TRI-KLOPS here. And then, as you can see, he does come with his sword, his armor, I guess, and then the new head sculpt. Taking a look first at the sword, I really dig the way that this looks. You can see that it's got that little eye thing right there in the middle, which that's fairly cool. Done up in green, but I do like they got some black. Is that what I'm trying to wonder? I'm trying to see if it's molded in black and then painted green. I would imagine that that's all green and then that's just painted black, because why would they use so much paint on that? But either way, I like the fact that it's a different color there. That's a nice added touch. And you can take this and you can slide it down here. It's kind of weird because it goes off on the side where his arm's going to be. So that's weird. I feel like it should go towards the middle a little bit more, but you do have weapon storage for him, and I don't know. I'm sure that has something to do with the original vintage one, but you could have updated it to make it go in a little bit better of a position, like maybe put it there or something, because as it is, that just looks weird to me. I don't know, personal preference, I guess. But the figure is fantastic. I've always liked TRI-KLOPS. Again, you can do the little squat look with his legs bent, gives him that more vintage toy look, or you could extend him, which gives him a little bit extra height and makes him a little bit more standard for more modern figures. So that's a really nice touch. The armor, as you can see, has a nice resemblance, obviously, to how it needs to look. You got some nice orange bits right there, the green and everything. I already talked about that weird strap. You can remove it. It just slides in and out. It's a little bit tricky to do, but just pull that out and you can remove that. And like I said, there's He-Man's body basically underneath there. So let's get that. Uh-oh. It's a little bit tricky, Paul. You done broken it. All right, wait, what's going on? Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on, TRI-KLOPS. Come on, buddy. You do what you're supposed to do here. You do the right thing when Optibotimus is trying to review you. There we go. All right. So you got that. You got the orange little bracers in the belt, and you can rip them in half if you were so desired. But that head sculpt is fantastic. You can see that he does have some hair here in the back. It's a black hair, and then you've got this bit right here, which matches with the top that has the little black strap thing going around. You can see it a little bit better when you look at the back here. I dig how they actually did that. And then, like I said, the eyes did different things, if I'm not mistaken. That was like a regular one. That one, I want to say, like, was a laser. I mean, and then he, like, could shoot lasers. He also had one that was like a triangle shape that I think, like, magnified things so we could see things real far away. He doesn't have that here. He's just got, like, a really angry looking eye, just the regular red eye, and then the blue eye. It rotates very easily. It doesn't really mess too much with the rotation of the head or anything. You can see that you can just rotate that without having that rotate. I think that works really, really well. But it's a matter of personal preference. Like I said, I want to, again, maybe it was just the vintage toy had it like this. I tend to confuse how the vintage toy looked compared to the cartoon, because I had a lot of the vintage toys as a kid, but honestly, I didn't have a ton of them. And the main, I guess, impression in my mind was always created by the cartoon. So I may be getting things a little bit confused, but overall, really very happy with how this turned out. Again, the Masters of the Universe line, much like a lot of figures, like with Transformers and stuff, they repainted a lot of figures to give us different characters, and that's the truth here as well. There's a lot of remolded parts, though. And one thing that Mattel is doing that kind of helps them with this particular line is they're using it basically twice. They're doing it here with the Master stuff, but they're also using a lot of these parts and armor pieces and things like that with their Masters of the WWE line, which it's basically the same thing. And much like we could look at the packaging of this and kind of get an idea of what we might be getting in the future, you can also see that with the Masters of the WWE. When you look at some of those figures, granted, some of the head sculpts and everything are completely different, but when you look at some of the armor, you can see what other figures are going to be coming out, because they're going to use that armor again for the Origins line. So it's cool. It's fun to really see. But TRI-KLOPS, again, is one of my favorites. He was one of Skeletor's right-hand men and was in a lot of the episodes. Him, Beastman, Evil Lyn, a lot of those were really almost in every episode. So I would absolutely recommend picking this guy up. Of the Wave 4 figures, the only one that I'm definitely not on board with is Ninjor. It's not to say that it's not a good figure. It follows the same pattern. Just I don't have any attachment to it because he came so far at the end of the line that I just don't have any real connection to him as a character. But TRI-KLOPS, Stratos, Hordak, all are terrific, terrific figures and round out a very good wave. So, all that being said, if TRI-KLOPS or any of the Masters of the Universe Origin figures are ones that you would like to add to your collection, they are hitting various retail locations right now. So if you are looking for them, good luck and happy hunting. Or as always, you can do the real easy thing and go online to places like Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. For both of those places, I'll put links right down there in the video description, where you can go to both those places and check out availability on this guy, as well as the rest of the wide range of Masters of the Universe Origin figures. But beyond that, guys, that's about it. Remember, if you like this video, I would really appreciate if you would do one very simple thing for me, and that's simply just to hit that thumbs up button. Believe it or not, I know they're not Transformer reviews, but watching videos like this and doing things like hitting that thumbs up button really do help me out and help to make all of my reviews possible. I also got to send a huge shout out to all of my Optibotimus Plus channel members who take that support step a little bit further. And if you'd like information on how you can help support my channel by becoming an Optibotimus Plus channel member, where you can get exclusive channel chat and comment emojis, loyalty badges, exclusive unboxing videos, live streams, Zoom calls, as well as the occasional giveaways like all of these guys do, then consider becoming a member of Optibotimus Plus. And for that, all you have to do is click on that little join button right down there. And finally, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people grow up. Thank you for watching and taking the time to be a kid.